Three, two, one. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the English City Geeks podcast. It's Steve here, and it's 2018. It's a whole new motherfucking year, and this is episode 109. And I'm gonna say "and" one more time, and I have one of my original co-hosts back, Alex.
Yeah, you got to say it right. Remember, not good games, Alex.
Yeah, not good games, Alex. The other Alex, the
the
the denied Alex,
yeah, the wrestler Alex, the one
the
that
wrestler.
the one from the ICG, the PW Slamcast.
Yes, the ICGPW Slamcast. That's something that happened a long time ago.
Yeah, dude, it just seems like life just gets caught up with everything, and
Unfortunately.
dude, it's okay. We're back on this shit, and oh man,
Yeah,
it's amaze balls.
I know, right? It feels fucking great to be back, doesn't it?
Yeah, all we need is Charlie so we can rip on him, and everything will be just right in the universe. Nah, I miss that.
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? That might happen.
Yeah, imagine he just randomly pops up on right now, whatever, oh, I missed you guys.
He just randomly shows up and he's like, "Fuck you guys,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm out."
Oh man.
He just comes on, just curses out for a second, and then he just disappears.
Yeah. Nah, but to be honest with you, man, I do miss Charlie. It's been too long, and you know how
I know it's
you,
been way too fucking long.
yeah, I'm just saying, you already know when it comes to adulthood and life and fucking responsibilities and work and
Yeah, being responsibles and doing the shit that we have to do on a daily fucking basis. Yeah, fucking sucks.
yeah, and what really gets me is this. It was a while back. I made a promise on myself that I was gonna try to contribute more to the site itself, which I started working on the comic, but I've been more on scripts than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
That I haven't had time to just sit down in front of my computer to actually put everything together. So I have like a notebook with like at least two or three scripts for future issues.
But you just
Not
haven't had the time to actually do shit.
Yeah, like to place it correctly, because it's when I'm at work, whenever I have like the time, like it's free time, like be it lunch or when it's kind of slow, I just I put my ideas on paper,
Oh yeah,
right? I know that's kind of old school, but that's how I work. So I have like like I have a fucking composition notebook that I put
it's
this
it's
shit
old
in.
school. It's old school, but it's functional and it helps you do what you have to do because you can't always be on your phone all the time, or you can't always be in front of a computer all the time because that shit just gets on your fucking nerves. It gets on my nerves all the time, at least.
No, dude, because maybe it's just how I am that even though with newer phones you can draw and stuff whatever on it, but sometimes like when I write, I'll do like a little sketch just to give me more of an idea of how I'm gonna place it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's and in one of my old posts on Facebook before, I put kind of like the idea of how it works out, that before I finalize it of what I do is after I write it on paper, I'll type it out, with the to take out the grammatical errors, because spell checking yourself. So
God damn it! Really?
yeah, yeah.
Fuck.
Unless you're that good, but you're like
Yeah,
spell check.
whatever.
I already knew that's how you spell onomatopoeia. Yeah,
Exactly. God damn
yeah,
it! I spelled supercalifragilisticexpialidocious wrong.
yeah. I put the C in the wrong place.
Fucking shit.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, but usually, like I said, I'll draw like little sketches just to give me like a guide. So when I do work on it, I know where I can place what and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
I feel you.
yeah, so it's in advance or whatever right now. So just beginning of 2018, hopefully, whatever before January ends, we'll have another issue up eventually.
But it's okay because we have this that's coming up all the time now, and then we have good games that's coming up all the time, and it's just
I'm so proud of Frank and
yo
Alex,
for
man.
real. They've been holding it down for the last fucking like 3 years.
Yeah, I'm just
But
saying,
no way.
our ICG brothers, man, like, everyone does their thing. Proud of Brian for,
Oh yeah,
with DA Toys and keeping up with stuff on the site. And Mario busting his balls doing a lot of stuff too.
for real.
Yeah. So, And you know what's kind of funny? A while back, I talked with Katie too. You know, another old member of
Yeah, yeah.
of
The
the.
funny thing is, I haven't really spoken to her since because I messaged her a couple times and then I never really got like a full real response back. You know.
Yeah, but she's been busy with her life or whatever too. But she's
I
doing
know,
all
I know,
right. You know,
I know. We
you
all we
know,
all deal with our lives in different ways.
yeah, and I just feel kind of bad, dude. Like, you know, like I said, it's just when life happens, you kind of separate for a bit, but when it comes to true friendship, and this is the sentimental part, ladies and gentlemen. So, you know, nah, nah, nah. Right, right now, you know, it's the whole thing of no matter what, true friends always stick together. So,
Oh yeah, most
you know,
definitely.
yeah, and look what happens with the site, dude. The site, no matter what, kept in touch. Like people putting stuff on the Facebook page, you know, and putting stuff on the site itself. So, you know, it's Inner City Geek keeps going no matter what, dude. So, you know, but
Exactly.
But I'm telling you right now, and I know you said it before in a previous episode, like, you know, this is gonna be, you know, we're gonna push on, man. You know, I see Inner City Geeks is gonna move forward, man.
Yeah, and
Fucking
that's the
nothing
only
can
way
stop
we
the
can.
chugging of ICG.
Yeah,
Do you know who I am? I work in ICG, bitch.
right.
Yeah.
So what's been going on, dude? It's been I've told I've been on here the last few weeks and I've just been rambling. So what's been going on with you, dude? How have you been?
I've been okay, man. From the last time that we recorded and everything like that, a lot of
Minus
stuff's
the sad
happened.
stuff. Minus the sad stuff.
Yeah. You know, I'll keep away the sad stuff or whatever. But you know, I because of the combination of pro wrestling and everything, I actually uh, it's been a year already, a year plus, but I recovered from a double hip replacement.
Yeah.
So yeah, and you remember the last time you saw me before you moved, that I was walking around like fucking Oswald Cobblepot and
Yeah,
everything.
you were walking around but barely walking around.
Yeah, and I was always in pain and stuff like that. So you know, years back or whatever, I went to the doctor to get myself checked out because it was getting to the point where I was always in pain. I could barely
Mhm.
move around. I get tired easily, and I wouldn't want to do shit. So,
Right.
you know, with the force from my now wife,
My wife.
and yeah, my wife Jennifer, which
My
I love
wife.
very much. Yeah,
My
my
wife.
wife.
My
Wow,
wife.
wow, wee, wow. Right, and my brother Sixto, you know, they pushed me to go to to go get myself checked out, and that's when I found normal hips, like the hip and pelvic bone, you know, they kind of like connected
How
together.
does it feel to be normal again?
Oh, dude, it feels fantastic. The only thing that kind of sucks though is that because I have new hips. I can't, there's still restrictions. Like, you know, I mean, I was never the contortionist or whatever, and that's fine. But the one thing that makes me laugh is like now I'm faster than a lot of people that that are like, dude, what the hell? And I'm not even
Fast as
noticing.
fast
It's
can
just
be, you'll never catch me.
yeah, fucking jackalope, dude. Oh my god, people are gonna now look at that. What the fuck is a jackalope? America's funniest people, dude. That was Dave Coulier's go-to thing
Fuck yeah, dude.
when on the height of his popularity, and then
I think I
it
think I
was
think that's gonna be the episode title this week. The Jackalope returns.
yeah. And then we just gotta have the catchphrase or whatever. Faster, faster.
Oh, I
Oh
love it.
man,
I love it.
yeah. So going back, so after I got that done, right, like a lot of the pain is gone. But just to go back a second of what I was saying, my hips are so bad that the pelvic bone and the hip bones were fused together. That's the reason why I could barely move around.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so when the doctor showed me, like, he goes, "This is a picture of a regular hip." So it looks like, it. I wish I could explain it better, but I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not Gregory House, right? But I can't say you're an idiot. But
You're
whatever.
not house once?
Yeah, and yeah. So, but when the pelvic and hip bone are fused together, you like your mobility is like shot.
Right,
You
yeah,
know,
because you have bone rubbing against bone all the time. You don't have any type
dude.
of
No. It wasn't even bone
anything.
rubbing against bone, dude. It was fused together. So I was restricted in movement. That's the
Oh
reason
shit.
why. Yeah, that's the reason why I was always in pain. So
Okay, that makes
now,
sense.
yeah. So now, after everything is said and done, after physical therapy and like at least 2 or 3 montages, I'm a lot better.
Everything's better with a montage.
Yeah, exactly, man. Fucking one was Hearts on Fire, the other one was Take It to the Limit,
Fuck yeah.
and the
Push
third
it to
one
the
was,
limit.
and then the third one, just for shits and giggles, had to be Montage from fucking Team America.
It's only
But yeah,
right.
yeah, it's only right. But yeah, so other than that, man, it's just after that, the long medical leave and everything like that. When I came back to work, I was actually transferred to another site because I was long I was I took longer than expected for my recovery,
Uh-huh.
so they had to replace me.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's what always happens with this fucking company that we work for.
Yeah, list or whatever. But the one thing is this though, that with the new like I was an FSR for a while, so for those that don't know, those are the individuals that whenever a site needs someone to cover it, you're the guy that covers it.
Yeah,
So
you're the
um
you're the, you're the you're the you're the lackey basically.
yeah, so I was the floater for a bit, and you know, and then I met with the guy that ran he was the boss of the floaters, and
Mm-hmm.
he saw he saw my, like apparently I was talked about during my leave. I come with a good name, and I was just like, me? Like, people know who I am. I'm like, who the fuck are you? So yeah, so they found me a set site, and now I've been on the site for like 6 months. So everything worked out
Fucking
well.
A.
And
That's awesome.
yeah, at least with this, with the new site or whatever, I don't have um micromanaging boss all over me trying to make
Or
himself look.
micromanaging douchebaggery all over you.
Yeah, yeah. We're not gonna shout out names. We're not gonna do anything like that. Out of respect. But
We can though because he doesn't listen to the shit.
yeah, but at the same time or whatever, as the good-hearted individual that I try to be, right? Um, I you know I don't want to throw like negative stuff out in the universe like that. I mean, I joke around, and I can act kind of dickish, but
But is it really throwing out negative into the universe?
well, he was a negative dude, and
Exactly.
yeah,
He
but
brought that on himself already.
yeah, and besides, not to be bad, he doesn't deserve his name to be said out of our lips, but Steve can vouch for this, that this individual
He's a
always,
dickhole.
yeah, and this dude always try to make himself look good out of other people's expense, and he
Mm-hmm.
always try to make us look bad, but
Yep.
in turn always made himself look bad because he tried to make himself look good out of our expense.
And not only just
When
that,
you
but whenever it came down to it, and they asked him all these questions about things, he wouldn't know what the fuck to say because he didn't do anything before then.
Yeah, and the thing that I loved was that he had all these rules and regulations, yet he was the only one that can break the rules because he's the boss. He was Andy Samberg for Lonely Island, but whatever.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. Douchebag.
Yeah. So, but I mean, that's like the real positive thing of like getting away from that site. I do miss the clients. There are a lot of people I miss seeing over there,
Oh, most definitely. Yeah.
and I miss the free swag too.
Oh yeah. Of course.
Oh, dude, fucking Christmases for the past few years working over at the site. I don't want to shut up where we worked before, but oh man, it helped out a lot.
Oh no. I know. I know. I know. Remember,
Yeah.
I worked there too, so I
Dude, you got me the
remember.
job. You got me the job there for Christ's sake, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, but now working at this new place is just amazing that I see how like I see how corporate America really is even more so because of the site that I'm at, and I'm just like, oh my god, a lot of these people are boring.
Yeah. Corporate America isn't very entertaining.
No, and the thing is this, it's like, there's a way you conduct yourself in corporate America, like, and you can see the ones that put on the mask and they try to be all like and then you can see
Yeah.
the legit ones. And
See, I totally understand that because as of right the moment that I'm in right now, like of course, yeah, I've been with this company forever, but the company that I'm stationed at right now, they're in contract renewals, so I'm dealing with all of those people at the moment, all of the corporate up and up fucking fuck faces that are up there that are just like
The ones that would normally not come to you or deal
right,
with it.
right. People that don't ever say anything to me whenever they do decide to show up to the site, they decide to come to me and be all nice and be like, "Hey, how's it going? What's your name again? Oh yeah, Steve. I've been to the site like 30,000 times, but I've never fucking spoken to you ever."
Yeah, I seen you do all the work or whatever. Stan, is it right? Yeah, Stan. Steve.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Douchebags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. But no, but other than that, it's just you always find like a handful of people that you kind of associate with, and just you just like, uh,
Yeah, most
you know,
definitely.
yeah, weed out the phonies and just deal with the real.
Yeah, see, that's the thing with me. Like, my site isn't a customer facing site, so I don't get to interact with many people outside of the people that work at my site. So like I have my manager, uh, two other people, and then like four other people around me that like deal with different pieces of what I do. And most of them are way older than me. Like at this point I
Oh, so
am
so you're the baby?
no, there's one other dude that's younger than me, but he's on his own he's on his own path because he's worked for the company for a while too. So he has
Okay.
this he like even though we work together and we have the same position, we work in different parts of the job. So like
Oh,
I
dude,
work
I,
I
I
work in
totally get
color
it.
production, and he works in black and white production.
Okay. Like for me, it's you know, at this site or whatever, I deal mostly with the pantries, right?
Okay.
So yeah, so it's a lot taken off of me. Other site where I was senior on site, which was
Yeah.
your old position of you were always the go-to guy. After
Hmm.
you left, right, and even the old manager, the one that we should just name douchebag, right?
Hmm.
That he would always come to come to me like, oh, how do you do this? How do you do that? And I'm just thinking, at this point, you should just know how to do this already.
Exactly. You've been here for so fucking long. How do you not know what the fuck to do?
And it all stinks on one thing, dude. It goes back to one thing. Since he has a title, he just feels like, you know what? I don't have to learn this.
Hmm.
I just have to have someone that knows how to do this. But then,
Yep.
the catch 22 on that is, and you know this for a fact, since you're dependent too much, it would be hard for you. Like if you need to take a day off, it's like pulling teeth to get that day off.
Yeah. See, like I've been with this company long enough that I just don't give a fuck anymore. So like I take whatever the fucking time I need because I just don't care.
Oh no, no, dude, I do what I gotta do, and no matter what, I've always been one of those, like, I call it the workhorse syndrome, workhorse, that
Hmm.
I do what I gotta do, and that's it, right?
Oh yeah.
I
I'm the
will
same way too.
you know yeah, I will go above and beyond only for those that I know that would appreciate it,
Hmm.
right? And at the site that I'm at, like, I've done overtime to help out when we had like coverage that was like they were like short staffed. I would, but it's because at least there they appreciate the help.
Right. See, but people,
Yeah.
even though some people do appreciate it, other people don't, and they suck for it because, like, of course, you have people that you actually deal with on a daily basis. I don't most for the most part. Like, I just deal with like the key contact or whatever, and she basically gives me a bunch of files, and then she's like, "Oh, I need this, and this." Print it out,
Yeah.
and all the stuff that I'm printing winds up being shipped out and everything to people that wind up throwing most of the shit out anyway.
You know what? You can just be proud of, like, you know what? I did my shit. That's it.
Oh no, most definitely. I'm proud of the fact that I can do all that shit and actually get it done and make it look professional at the same time because half the machines that I have don't fucking work most of the time.
Yeah, I know how that's like working with when you're trying to make chicken shit into chicken.
Yeah, yeah. Make chicken shit look like fucking filet mignon and shit.
Yeah, yeah, and make chicken shit like make it like caviar and
Make it extra fancy.
yeah, 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 extra fancy with fucking garnish and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so the one thing about printing, since I know, before you left, you showed me some things about printing. When I did become an FSR, I was at like a couple of different sites, and I've worked in law firm for like I worked in a law firm for like a month and a half. So I learned doing legal.
Oh, those are fun.
And yeah, with the tabs, and things have to be a certain way, and
Mm-hmm.
they're specific on a lot
On
of
how
things.
even how the staple is put on the fucking paper.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then
Yeah.
when you
Yeah.
velo bind it too, like it's, oh my god, we're using company terms. Fuck. Nah. But yeah, but you get it, dude. Like
No, yeah, I get it. I
I
get it. I've dealt
yeah,
with it.
yeah. So, but like I even though now at this point, the site that I'm at, the copy center is a different company, but they work next door to us. So before, in
Okay.
the sites that I've been in, like we would do everything, but not nah now the place where I'm at, copy center does one thing, messenger, the the mailroom does the other thing, and they do also do messenger service.
Oh, okay, okay. Now
So
see where
half
I'm
the
at, all I do is production. All I do is production, but we also have mail and fucking messenger service and everything there too. But it's like everything is just production there.
Oh my god! So the one good thing about working at this place now is that sometimes I gotta go for messenger runs, and I work in Midtown.
Nice.
So, so, you know, day or whatever, I'm able to like to walk around. I mean, let's say if I go for a run when I'm coming back, I sometimes pass by the Nintendo store, so I'm
Nice. Fuck
able to
yeah.
pop my head in to see what's going on. Oh, that's another thing too, dude. Fucking recently, I got a Switch,
Ooh,
and
fancy.
yeah, and for Christmas, my wife surprised me with a PS4. I still haven't
Nice.
opened it yet because yeah, so I got a so I'm updated on systems, dude. So I got a Switch and
Fucking
I got a
A. Look at
PS4.
you. Look at you, Mr. Fancy
Yeah, but
Guy.
yeah. But I have not opened the PS4 yet because, and people gonna be like, really? I've been playing Pokemon Ultra Moon, so I've been busy on my 3DS with that. So I'm just like, when I finish that, I'll go back to Super Mario Odyssey, and then after Super Mario Odyssey, I'll play the PS4.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah, but oh my god, but Super Mario Odyssey is fucking amazing.
Okay.
Yeah,
I haven't played it. I haven't. No.
yeah, that's our good games portion of the
Yeah.
podcast right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so what do you rate it? Fucking good.
It's good enough, I guess.
Yeah, meh. But yeah, but it's been fun, dude. Like the new site, new people, like just everything. Like the new adventure that I'm having in life right now. It's you know it, things are different, but somehow they stay the same.
Good.
Yeah, but so yeah,
It's just a different environment that you're dealing with, and
yeah, dude. Like but like I said, I'm working more in a hard body corporate thing. It's like it's a different monster, man.
Mhm.
Right? Versus even though you work in corporate, but you were more free to express yourself at the old site.
Yeah, because that was a bit more laid back. It wasn't as it was corporate, but it wasn't as corporate because of the nature of what they were working with.
Exactly. But yeah, but
I feels you. I feels you.
all right, but let's get to like some stuff with you,
Yeah,
dude.
dude. So we're in Florida, right? And this
Didn't
past
didn't
fucking week, it's been fucking insanely cold out here.
didn't it snow one day over there?
Well, not by me. It hasn't snowed by me, but
Oh my
it
god. I think your kids will go ape shit. Like like, oh my
absolutely the
god,
fucking would. Especially Harley. Harley hasn't seen snow yet, ever. Like she's seen it on
dude, are you
TV and shit,
serious?
like, but she hasn't seen snow yet. No, she's only 3, so like she hasn't
Oh,
seen
dude,
snow at all.
her little mind or whatever. Like I seen it in Frozen. This really exists.
Right? Her brain will fucking explode.
Yeah, yeah, and
But
then you gotta go. You gotta put it back. Like it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's just no.
no, but this entire fucking week, it's just been like in the fucking in like the 30s and 40s.
Dude, that's like
I
a
know.
fucking New York. That like for New Yorkers, we're fine with that.
Oh, I
But I
know.
know
I know.
Floridians or whatever. Oh my god, it's the
Dude, people are
snowpocalypse.
fucking shivering and shit, and I'm like, okay, I'm walking around in sweater and jeans, and I'm fine.
No, well, guess what? He goes like, he's
Yeah, yeah,
fat.
yeah, that too.
And then no, that's when you go like, you can go fuck yourself, and you can go fuck yourself.
You can go eat a dick, cause I
Fine.
don't give a fuck.
Munch, munch, munch. You eat that dick.
No, but see, like,
This
I'll be
episode
because
has been brought to you by Vulgarity.
so like I'm walking around and like everybody's like fucking freezing. They're like, oh my god, it's so cold, it's so cold. I'm like, yeah, it's cold, but it's not that cold because it's not snowing, and the other day,
Yeah.
actually yesterday, it rained, so it was cold fucking rain. But
You
of
know what?
course, it's not
That must have
cold
felt
enough.
kind of
It's
good though.
Oh yeah, it felt great, but it wasn't cold enough for it to freeze, so there were still puddles everywhere. And I was like, okay, I could rather deal with these fucking puddles than deal with fucking snow and slush and all this other bullshit that I have to deal with back up
Oh,
in New
dude,
York.
today, since we're speaking of that or whatever, remember I dealt with the blizzard here in New York. So,
Oh yeah, that's right.
and of all things, today I had a doctor's appointment. So, after the doctor's appointment, I was going to go to work. So, after I finished my appointment, I, I get in contact with my supervisor, and my supervisor, knowing my condition of, recovering from the hip replacement and all that stuff,
Mhm.
that he was just like, dude, it's like really bad out there. Just go home and come back tomorrow. I was like, I
Don't
didn't go,
mind if I do.
okay. No, I
Don't
mean
mind
like,
if I do. I'll do that.
no, just saying no. The inner monologue me was like, okay, but responsible me, the outer words like, are you sure? Like,
Basically,
because the whole thing is this: no matter what, it's the responsibility, dude. Like,
yeah.
but yeah. So today was just like a weird day. Like, oh, I went home. Like, I took a nap during the day. I haven't done that like ages. So I was like, so this is what it feels like to be well rested. I only get that like maybe one day during the weekend.
Right? I know.
But yeah, then after that today, I hung out with my neighbors. We were just shooting the shit, joking around, and you know, uh, I was introducing him to this game that I picked up recently.
Uh-huh.
Uh, you know how you have the card games like Cards Against Humanity and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Well, I picked up Joking Hazard. That's the cyanide and happiness one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So,
How
dude,
was that?
this this like I checked out like all the cards and everything like that, and just because like the concept is hilarious. Of you have to build a comic, a 3-panel comic.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So and the cards that they have, man, like you can do like there's like an infinite amount of possibilities with like we can do with just 3 panels. So just because it's hilarious already as is, I right away went to Amazon and I bought the expansion packs for these, for this game. So I'm just waiting right
Nice.
now for Amazon to, yeah. So I'm waiting for Amazon to send me like I ordered 4 different expansion packs.
Wow. Interesting.
Actually, let me take that back because I ordered 3 from Amazon and 1 from the actual Cyanide and Happiness site that you can only get from that or any conventions that they do.
Interesting.
Yeah, so
I'll check that shit out.
yeah. If anything, whatever, when we do like the whole this episode is brought to you by Give Us
This
Money.
douchebag. Yeah.
Give us money. It's like, look, Mr. Mr. Jackal and I, we both needs monies. He has kids to feed.
Right?
I have college bills and a
Right?
credit card
Exactly. Exactly.
and dumb. And
You got
I never wanted to.
expenses.
Dude, you already know, man. College, you know, college is one of those things where it's a double-edged sword
Mm-hmm.
that, you know, it does benefit you and everything like that.
Oh yeah.
But
It definitely
like,
benefits sometimes.
yeah, but they it's like you already know, dude. This business or whatever of higher education, they they're just really trying to get your money.
It's a crock of shit. Yes, I know.
No, but the one good thing about it was, dude, like dude, we met each other at college, so
Well,
they go
yeah.
something right.
Besides that,
Yeah, like they go something good about college. But yeah, so like nah, honestly, whatever, dude. When it came to college, college opened me up as a person more.
well, yeah.
That it expanded my mind because not the first college that I went to for my associates, no, the second one, the one that we met, in that since we had people from all over different places of the world, different religions, different views on life, like this, this expanded like my thought process and you know opened me up more as a person. So like oh my god, these individuals, from different walks of life, like
Yeah.
they deal with different shit than we do.
We're not the only ones that are fucked up.
Yeah, like, yeah, everyone's fucked up in their own way, in their own places. Yay, yay, we're all fucked up in here.
Yay! Yay! We all have issues. Yay!
Yeah,
And not just comics. Yeah.
yeah. I was gonna say we all have issues, and not just the Corn album. That's actually pretty good.
Right? That's actually one of my favorite chord albums.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
dude,
lie.
it's a good album.
I know.
You know what's kind of funny though. Speaking of Corn, like I feel like what was it I, I forget the name of the recent album that came out. It's not bad.
No, it's not bad. It's actually really good.
Yeah, and I tell you right now, the only one core album I did not buy.
Was it Path of Totality?
Yeah, and I'll be honest with you, that fucking the single that came out for that, the one with Skrillex,
Mm-hmm.
I understand. Like
Yeah, I understand
it
the
is
appeal.
catchy.
I understand the appeal, but not my shit.
It's like saying I understand the appeal of Despacito, but that song is still fucking garbage.
Yeah. Just for that, we should play the other episode.
Oh my god, you gotta play the one that Justin fucked, like was joking around with it or whatever.
No,
Despacito,
no,
I
no,
want to get a
no,
shrimp
no.
burrito. I'm gonna go
we got we
7-Eleven.
gotta represent the Latinos and stuff like that, but no, just no.
No. I was saying joke around saying like you do gotta get that one or whatever that the one where he was in a New York club and he just took like hella
Oh
garbage.
yeah, and
Oh
then he
my
was like,
god.
"Yeah, I don't know the words. I don't know the words. I don't know what I'm
And
talking
then
about."
and then the part where like what is it the breakdown part and he just starts going llama 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 llama. It's like
Right?
this
Oh, dude,
this motherfucker.
what a dick.
Yeah, whatever. He's still famous and we're coming up there.
We're still doing this podcast.
Whatever. I can't, dude. I'd rather be geek famous anyway. Like I wanna. You know how famous I want to be, dude. I just want to be famous enough that I get invited to conventions for free.
Right, exactly. That's all I want. That's all I want. I just want just a little bit of free shit.
Yeah. I want to get sponsored by Funko.
Right?
Oh, dude.
Oh, dude.
I think I'll cry. I would cry. I would cry like a bitch if I ever get like my own.
Or not even just being sponsored by Funko. Just like having them create a figure based on you.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like if I ever like honestly in life, I always said this. I think I said this in an old episode too. If I ever had a chance, if they ever made me into a figure, I would get so bitch.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those things. It's like, oh my god, I can actually play with myself and it won't be dirty.
It redefines playing with yourself.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. Let's say if they made me to like a G.I. Joe, whatever, like, oh shit, I'm an actual manly man. And I got weapons.
And knowing is half the battle.
What's the other half? Red lasers and blue lasers.
Right?
Oh man.
Oh, dude. So now you're talking about fucking action figures. You watch Netflix, right? Have you seen the series that's on there called Toys? Fuck, what's it called? Toys something something. It's all about toys and.
Oh, that they go like into the history of stuff.
Yeah, so they go into the history of these different toys and stuff like that, and like one episode was on He-Man, the other one was on fucking Barbie, and and a couple other things, and I was like, this shit is fucking cool.
Dude,
Like I like it gives a whole background on all these other fucking toys, and I'm like, oh shit, this is fucking dope. It's like a 4-part series. It's all on Netflix.
I wish, like, it's funny because I heard about that and I was like, that's amazing. I'll have to check that out eventually. But the one thing that really sucks is when it goes going back to Netflix, I am so far behind on stuff on Netflix. But this is because I'm catching up with TV stuff. So my TVR is like almost full because
I got you.
I,
So the show is called The Toys That Made Us.
yeah.
That's what it's
Oh,
called. So the first episode was on Star Wars.
yeah.
The second episode,
It was kind of funny. It was like that made you.
yeah, they kind of made me like, yeah. So the first episode of Star Wars, Barbie is the second one. Then there's He-Man, and then there's G.I. Joe's.
You know what's funny? He-Man was the one that made me as a kid, dude. And
Oh
in
yeah,
perspective now, if you ever watched like the old cartoon, it's like it doesn't hold up well. But
no, it doesn't.
nostalgia
The
per
main reason why it doesn't hold up very well is because of the fucking dialogue.
no, but it's not even a dialogue. It's the dialogue. It's a lazy animation.
No, the
Um,
animation isn't that bad, but I'm talking about the dialogue between the characters and the sound editing on it was hot garbage, dude.
yeah, but no matter what, you know, I could sit down and actually watch it and get kind of happy because it brings me back to a time.
The nostalgia feels. I totally understand that.
Yeah, but if you ever get a chance, dude, it was I think it was either San Diego or some other con that someone actually did a new episode of He-Man in the style of the '80s cartoon,
Oh, cool.
and that was actually like a really good episode. It looked like a lost episode.
Nice.
So I was just like, oh my god, and like I said, it was as cheesy as the old cartoon, but at the same time, it was just like it brought me back. You know,
Yeah.
out of nowhere from my back, I pulled up the magical sword of Grayskull and said, "I have the power." Hey, 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 hey. I said, hey,
Word.
what's going on?
Speaking of power, have you watched Thor Ragnarok?
I have not, and you're gonna think it's stupid. The reason why
Why?
the other two Thors I didn't like, so I really like. I was just like, I can't do it myself. I can't do it to myself. But then
Okay.
I've heard more. I've heard more. Like this actually is a really good movie.
Okay.
The
So,
last Marvel movie that I really saw that I loved was Guardians. Volume 2. Like that one was great.
oh yeah, God, Volume 2 is amazing. But I recently saw Ragnarok, and it's fucking dope, dude.
I might give it a chance, but I would
It's
have to.
it's
I
it's
have
the
to.
it's the better of the Thor movies.
Yeah. Well.
The main reason is because it's really funny. It's
You know what?
really fucking funny. There's so much funny in this movie.
I mean, I think we talked about this a while ago. Like for me, when it comes to Marvel movies, like my top Marvel movies are a lot different from other people. Like the two Guardians movies, I love. I love the Ant Man,
Yeah.
and even though people would like kind of give me shit for this one, fucking I love the Incredible Hulk. Like I'm still kind of upset that we didn't have Norton Banner, but you know what? Ruffalo actually did his thing, so I can't get too mad on that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
Those are three of my favorites actually. Like I love the Norton's fucking Hulk, and I fucking love the Guardians movies, and fucking Civil War is one of my favorites, and Winter Soldier's up there too. But
I think we got into it because I didn't like Civil War. I mean, not Civil War. Winter Soldier. Because
really,
yeah, and the reason why for me is it felt more like like one of those like it felt like a James Bond movie type thing, and I'm
but
not a
that's what
fan
it
of.
was.
Yeah,
It
but
was
no,
supposed to be a spy movie.
yeah, but I'm not a fan of those type of movies. Like
Okay, see, I understand.
if I'm watching a comic book movie, I want a comic book movie. I don't want shit enough stars.
See, but the thing is, like, comic book movies, comic books are all different.
No, and you're right. So
And
but
for them to make a comic book movie that is literally a spy movie is what makes it that much greater. And that's why I loved
no,
it.
no, and I said, and I understood why people liked it. It was just not my thing. And people people would try to like how Jehovah's Witnesses try to convert you, whatever. Same thing, like oh, this is this is the word of the Winter Soldier.
I feel
You
you.
can take yourself and you can get out my door. But yeah,
No, but
it's
Thor
kind of funny.
Ragnarok, you have to check out Thor Ragnarok. It's actually really fucking good.
Yeah, the other thing is, it's that for me, I still have to check out Justice League also.
And that I was just about to get into that one. I saw that also over the vacation or whatever, like the little, I guess, Christmas New Year vacation for the kids and shit. Yeah, we watched that here, of course, at home because yeah, we're broke as fuck and I don't care.
Well,
Yeah,
that was another reason why, like movies, I kind of slacked off on too.
yeah, no, and that's totally understandable because shit is fucking expensive, man.
Yeah, and the whole thing is this. It's technically, it just seems like we're always working for bills.
Yeah, yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, but it's
So
okay. You know what? We
we
managed.
watched Justice League, and Justice League is actually a lot better than what I expected it to be.
You to be honest with you, from the commercials and everything, I still want to see it no matter what. And
No,
besides,
it's actually like from reviews and everyone like, oh, it's stupid, it's a dumb movie, it's full of CGI. But yeah, it's full of CGI, but it's actually really entertaining. Like
you know,
it's the complete opposite of what Batman versus Superman was and what a fucking Man of Steel was. Man of Steel and Batman versus Superman were both really, really, really dark movies.
yeah, and to be honest with you, I mean, I didn't like Man of Steel,
Yeah,
right? And mind you, I watched it twice.
yeah.
And the reason why I watched it twice was the first time I hung out with a couple people from from the ICG family. We watched it there,
Mm-hmm,
and
mm-hmm.
then the second time I watched it with my wife because
No way.
yeah, my wife, because she's a Superman mark, and
Uh-huh.
I was like, I'm gonna be nice and sit through this garbage again, and I hear Mar in the back.
Uh-oh. He dropped. Oh no. Oh great. Technical difficulties. Great, great, great. Let's see if we can get him back. Do, 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 do. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Okay. Come on, Alex. Get back on. Are you back?
Yeah, I would have to assume so.
Okay, good.
Okay, so I know where we left off. We were like the whole thing. That could just be like, I can hear Mario now saying, "Hey, don't talk about Superman, buddy."
Yeah, so let's get back in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, so I can hear Mario right now, whatever, like, hey, don't talk about Superman, buddy. But yeah, but I'll be honest with you, and I know I'm probably gonna get some shit on this. I am one of the few people who was not a fan of the Nolan trilogy thing. I mean, they were cool. I just, eh, like I said, when you're trying to make a comic book thing more real life, it doesn't work out like that. Like, well, to me, like
But
I still
but
say my favorite Batman movie of all time would be the Tim Burton '89 Batman.
oh yeah,
Like that to me is a comic book movie. When you watch it, it feels like a comic book movie.
my favorite one is actually still Batman Returns, though.
Oh, dude, fucking DeVito as Penguin was fucking amazing, and actually Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman was pretty good too.
Yeah,
But I would say this, and I know, like I said, people are gonna look at me weird. Like I find Nicholson's Joker way better than Ledger, but that's just my opinion.
I kind of have to agree with you, but you know what it is that they both
Well,
brought
well,
their they both brought different they both brought different feels to the character.
no, and you're right. And the whole thing is this: it's like the way that I take it is this. It was like comic book Joker, like comic book, and Ledger was more like a graphic novel style Joker.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly.
And Cesar Romero was like campy thing, like ooh,
Just
oh
like just like Batman and fucking and Robin himself, they were both jokey characters in that show.
yeah. But I'm telling you, dude, it's just to me, it was just like when you try to make like a comic book thing like more like real life, because maybe I know you get me on this. The Dark Knight Rises, like even though it's supposed to be the epic end to the whole Nolan Batman trilogy,
Yeah, it wasn't very epic.
yeah, it was. They like you try to make it real, and then near the end, that's when you pushed it
It
into
was
more.
sort of forced at that point.
Yeah, it was more like now it's a comic book movie.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah,
you were trying to make this real,
yeah. No.
even
But
even though
like I said, check out Justice League. Justice League is actually really good. There's
no
a
no
lot of good stuff in it. There's a lot of stuff that is like, oh shit, that's pretty cool. And the way they did it, the way they spoilers, I guess, the way they bring back Superman was actually pretty dope too.
what's weird. I saw online like someone just took all the pieces of the Flash
Uh-huh.
and just showed like a lot of like the Flash moments,
Okay.
and I was just like that. It kind of spoiled part of the movie for me, but you already knew it was gonna kind of happen
Which one?
when he comes back.
Oh yeah, yeah. They had to happen because you can't have the Justice League without Superman.
You can, Batman
Yeah.
and his bitches, but
Yeah,
whatever.
but the fact that they already had two movies focused on him, and then like, oh yeah, they had basically the death and return of Superman in the last two movies.
I gotcha.
It
But
had to
yeah, but
happen.
I just can't wait to see how they're gonna reintroduce the Green Lantern.
Yeah, they kind of hinted at it in this one.
Yeah, well, if I remember correctly, isn't the story like when Diana's telling the story that she did mention about the lantern?
Yes, what it was is that they had basically there were three different boxes. Well, I guess this is a spoiler too. There are three different boxes that are held. One of them is in space. The other one is in fucking not space, but with the gods.
Yeah.
One of them is on Earth, and one of them is with the Atlanteans.
Okay.
And all three of them are holding these things because these pieces are basically things that wind up connecting, creating a huger evil that will wind up taking over the world or whatever.
And that was how they introduced Steppenwolf.
Yes.
Okay.
That's how they introduced Steppenwolf, and that's how they fucking they kind of hinted at like, oh yeah, Green Lanterns helped out, and fucking all these, and everybody was united at one point to save the world. But we don't have all these other people helping because people are all out for themselves now. So that's why the Justice League came in. They were like, "Oh yeah, let's do this together. We'll figure this shit out."
Come on, team, we can do it.
Yeah, basically. But what a few things that I did like about Justice League, I liked Cyborg, and I like what they did with Cyborg. Um, Batman was a meh character in this one. I really enjoyed what they did with Aquaman in this.
Yeah, but
Wonder
it
Woman
was funny how
was good.
even before that, when you saw like videos and stuff, anything they focused a lot on Aquaman. Even with the commercials,
Yeah.
you saw that they were trying to push Aquaman because remember he's gonna get that solo flick soon.
Oh yeah, most definitely. But the thing is, like, Aquaman was more like, yeah, I want to do this, but I'm gonna be a dick about it because I'm a fucking dick about shit. Period. Because I'm half Atlantean, I'm half fucking human, and I can do whatever the fuck I want all the time. That's him.
Yeah, I can see right now whatever. Like even though I'm probably way off, it's like, bitch, I'm Jason Momoa, bitch.
Basically, yeah. It's fucking cool. Like I said, I enjoyed Justice League. Um, yeah, that should you should check that out.
I'm gonna assume,
You know what
but
else you
yeah,
should
but
check out?
dude, I gotta finish watching Homecoming.
Homecoming was awesome.
No, from what I've seen, yeah, but you know the one thing is you cannot watch a movie on the plane
Well, yeah, no.
because I was trying to watch this on the plane coming back from California. Well, that was another thing, dude. For the first time ever,
California.
I went to California for the first time, and
Nice.
that was that was a totally different monster, dude. I love it out there. You know what I learned about California?
What?
It smells like weed.
Oh yeah, because it's mostly legal. Well, now it's completely legal out there.
Dude, this is the catch. You can actually grow up to 6 plants in your house. You just
Hmm.
can't sell it
Yeah,
unless you have a
and
license.
not only just that, but for as far as the legal aspect of it, for 18 and older, as at the age of 18 to 21, you can actually get it medicinally,
Yeah,
and for 21 and older, you can get it recreationally.
yeah.
So
But yeah,
18-year-olds can
home.
only get it if it's medicated,
Oh my god, I have a headache. Give me weed.
basically.
And then when you're 21, oh my god, this is boring. Give me weed.
Basically, yep.
But other than that, dude, it's just everyone's so laid back and nice out there
Hmm.
that it's it's cool. I mean, like I said, it's a different monster from New York. And what I love was when I was over there, everyone like when you come into like a store, hey, welcome, hi, how's it going? I'm just like, I'm okay. They give me that look like like my New Yorker came out of nowhere. Like my mind was thinking, who fuck you?
Right? Exactly. Get away from me, guy.
Yeah, nah, but everyone's so cool. Burger, that was fucking amazing.
Basically.
Yeah, In and Out Burger. And then when you're in California, since I'm not trying to be bad, you have authentic Mexican restaurants out there. So the like when we went to like different spots, we tried out like like hot spots in
Nice.
like little towns. So it was just amazing, dude. Like having like really good Mexican food.
Well, that's what's up,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, and over there, like I said, just hanging out. We were hanging out with my wife's family, and it was really nice. So we made a promise that we're gonna go back over there.
Nice.
And I went to if you I don't know if you saw the pictures online or whatever too, but I did go to I went to Hollywood, so
Nice.
I got to see the Walk of Fame.
Hell yeah.
I gave the middle finger to the Trump star.
Of course.
Yeah, because he
It's
doesn't
only
like
right.
yeah, because he doesn't like Puerto Ricans, that fucker. Whatever. And but yeah, but oh dude, the one thing that really got me was I got emotional when I saw a couple of stars. Like, when I saw that was recently passed, it was just like, oh.
Oh,
Yeah, and then the other one too, like my wife got emotional and I got emotional when we saw the Robin Williams one.
Aw.
Yeah, so I was
All
like,
you have to do is
yeah,
just put on a little red nose. You're doing fine.
yeah. I would have put a little red nose. She would have got scared shitless because she said phobia of clowns. Great, thank you, Steve. Stop it.
Alright, so
It
one
was
more
the
thing, I
Patch
guess.
Adams, bitch.
One more thing I think you should check out that before we leave is
Yeah.
you should also check out the it's on Netflix. It's the movie Bright with Will Smith.
You know what's weird? I've been reading online more people that have been having a dislike for it than anything else.
Dude, it's fucking dope.
It kind of reminds me of like the backlash for the new Star Wars
Yeah.
that people either love it or hate it. Like there's no in between.
It's fucking cool, dude. I haven't seen Star Wars yet, which I'm kind of upset at myself for not watching it yet, but it's understandable because I'm broke as fuck. But Bright is actually really damn good. It's really fucking entertaining, and it's what you would want in a sci-fi movie. And it's a modern take on like classic sci-fi characters. So you have orcs and you have fucking elves and all these other things that are interacting with each other in present day time. It's actually really fucking good. So like you have all of these characters and it takes place all in a day. So it's kind of like Training Day,
And
but in a fantasy world.
oh, that's hilarious. Speaking of Netflix, there is a series that I checked out. I still got to I got to finish watching it, but it's amazing. It's a cartoon series called Big Mouth.
I haven't watched that yet. No,
Dude, it's from Nick Kroll and I forget the other dude, but that fucking series is hilarious, dude.
I heard about it. Like
It-
I've wanted to see it, but I haven't been able to. God damn it, fucking cat.
dude, I think like the third episode of the fake movie with Dwayne the Rock Johnson is Paul Bunyan. So it's
Wow.
just it's hilarious. You have
Have you
the
seen F is for Family yet?
what happened?
F is for Family.
F is for Family? No.
Oh, you should watch that. That's
Oh,
it's all by Bill Burr. Fucking
well,
great.
Bill Burr's a funny dude, so yeah. Oh
It's
my
fucking
god.
great.
But yeah, but going back to Big Mouth, dude. So if you ever get a chance, or even just go online, look out Big Mouth trailer for Dwayne the Rock Johnson as Paul Bunyan. It is hilarious as hell, and just that alone, dude. Like that cartoon won me over with that fake trailer.
Nice.
But yeah, dude, this has been fun. Like
Fuck yeah, dude.
I can't wait till like when we go back to the old format of like
Geek
my
shit and
yeah. My tweet is from at Dirty Girl 6922. Yeah,
we'll get there. We'll get there.
yeah.
So
That's what she said.
basically. So check out innercitygeeks.com where we have a whole bunch of shit sometimes. I still say that because it's the truth. We still have a bunch of shit sometimes on there. Yeah, check us out, innercitygeeks.com. Check us out on Facebook and on Twitter, on Instagram, all Inner City Geeks. You can find me at Mr. Jackal, MISTERJACKAL.
Were you like questioning yourself on that?
Yeah, my brain wasn't working for a second.
Damn it! Oh my god, spelling bee. Fuck.
Yeah, so yeah, find me on there on Twitter, on there. Alex, where can we find you, dude?
You can find me on Twitter at DINYED. And it's funny how recently I started an Instagram, but I haven't really put much up. So when I start putting more stuff, I'm thinking about putting artwork soon. Once that gets established, then I'll put it up. More than likely, if I'm correct, it's the same thing to DINYED at fucking Instagram.
Fuck it, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So check all of our shit out. We have a bunch of shit coming out soon. Like also check out the stuff that's all on innercitygeeks.com. So we have good games. We have yay toys and comics con sabor and manga times and everything that we have on the fucking site.
Yeah,
Check that shit out.
Yeah, you have a bunch of individuals that put stuff out there because Why? Because they love all things geek.
Exactly. Exactly. And before we leave once more, one final thing is like I've been doing the last couple of weeks, I've been basically talking about some music that I want to put on the episode. And this week, last week I was listening to Action Bronson. And he's become one of my favorite rappers, not only just because of that, because he's also on TV. He's on Viceland. And he's fucking hilarious. It's this big fat white dude, and he's with a beard, and he's always rapping and talking about food. And on his shows, he has two shows on Viceland. One of them is called Fuck That's Delicious, and the other one is called the Untitled Action Bronson Show. And like every show that I watch, it's like, okay, like I love him more and more because he's always talking about food. Yeah, so
Yeah, you're gonna win a big dude over by talking about one of our favorite subjects.
exactly, because a little bit of background. He's from New York, of course, and he used to be a cook before he started to do his rapping stuff, and that's why a lot of his music basically has food in it, and it's fucking dope. He has some good shit, man. So the song that will be played in a few seconds is an Action Bronson song. I will also post a link to it in the show notes, even though we don't have many notes for this week.
Yeah, show notes, shooting the song with it.
Yeah, basically. So, say goodbye, sir.
You know what? Good night and good luck with that, everybody. Yeah, if you're here in New York, stay warm. If you're any other place or whatever, same thing. Stay warm.
Yo, for
It's a
real,
new
stay
it's
warm.
a new it's a new year, new opportunity. Just remember, ladies and gentlemen, do what you got to do. Just don't hurt anybody in the process.
Exactly, exactly. And like I always say, don't be a dick. But overall, always remember, the geeks shall inherit the earth.
Fucking right.